I have met with but one or two persons in the course of my life who have understood the art of walking. If you are ready to leave father and mother and brother and sister and wife and child and friends and never see them again, if you have paid your debts and made your will and settled all your affairs and are a free man, then you are ready for a walk. Henry David Thoreau, Walking. Good morning, guys. How you been? I'm just out this morning foraging. Following this creek down, I've found some wild garlic and some wild onions so far. Kind of out just pre-scouting for morels. Scouting a few different areas that I don't normally check out because it gets real thick real fast in mid to late April in this area here. So you can see we're headed that way, and I will keep you guys posted if I find anything interesting. Sorry guys, I can't tell you where I'm at. It's a secret. Got some wild onion here, boys. Again, I'm without a shovel because I'm just scouting for morels, which is a little bit too early, but get the consolation prize. Come on. A wild onion. Last week was wild garlic. Now we got wild onion. So I'm sure all of you know what these are. They're wild dandelions. All of the plant is edible right down to the root. The colonists used to make a palatable coffee out of the root. And that's where the interesting story starts as far as these in America. These are not native to America. The early colonists that came over here from Europe were worried that there wouldn't be any wild foods to eat when they got there. So they brought the dandelion with them because it's self-seeding, right? You guys all know that when this matures, it goes up to the white fluffy seed pod and releases its seeds into the wind, and they become ubiquitous. Many homeowners around here hate these things for some reason, and they go around poisoning each one to kill them. I don't know why, but they don't bother me. And while the young leaves are the best for salad greens, the flowers are actually the most nutritious. So I'm just gonna nibble on a few of these whilst I continue my walk. So this is what that skunk cabbage looks like when it matures. It'll keep flowering out and get bigger. Nah, not this time. I learned my lesson last time. Let's leave these guys be. I just followed that little creek down on my place. It runs down here in the Pigeon Creek. You can see there where it runs in. There's Pigeon Creek I'm always referencing. We used to ride our bikes on Pigeon Creek during the winter. Under these bridges when it was all iced up, you could ride straight into town. I'm gonna just walk down the creek here a little bit. Sometimes you can see blue heron fishing here. In the mornings typically, a little bit too late for that, but we'll see what we can see. Hey guys, how you doing again? It's another beautiful spring day, and I'm just out here foraging for some more wild edibles and pre-scouting for morels. It's still a little bit early, but there's a chance, just a chance, I could find some. So we'll see what we can find, and I'll keep you guys posted. So when I say pre-scouting, this is exactly the kind of thing I'm looking for. This is a dead ash tree. Every tree is different, of course, but ash is easy to identify by the bark because it has this sort of like diamond shape pattern to it. You can see here as we go around, the pattern becomes less pronounced, and it even has some smooth bark on this side, which makes it difficult in different trees. You can see here I marked this tree a while ago, knowing it was an ash and probably going to be killed. These small holes, these are caused by the emerald ash boring beetle, which are killing all of our ash trees here in the United States, especially on the East Coast. But these are good candidates to find morels around. Again, probably too early, but I'm just noting this area. So in about a week, 2 weeks, I'm gonna come back here and check this for morels. So I typically associate the timing of morels with the opening of these May apples. When they open up like an umbrella, they come a little bit after the Johnny jump ups. Then these guys will open up, and that's about the time that the morels come out, or at least that's what I've noticed. Hackberry. Check out this gnarly old cherry. You can see the maple trees are already starting to lay their catkins. Look, right next to this silver maple, here's another gnarly, I would say this one is 22 inches across at the base. Another gnarly ash tree, white ash, and this is super healthy. I do wonder if once they get so mature, if they're somehow not impervious to that ash borer, because the ones that I typically see that are dead or dying are like under 16 inches. So maybe at this point it's healthy enough, or the bark is thick enough to deter those beetles. Just guessing at this point. So many of you have asked about my arms and how I'm doing, and I appreciate that, I really do. Short story, they get a little better and then they get re-aggravated, and then they're about as bad or worse than they were before. I don't have much of a choice. I have to work, and yes, I've tried just about every home remedy that you can think of. Ice massage, I've bought devices that massage your arm to break up the tissues. I've been to the chiropractor, been to the doctors, I've got all the braces, nothing seems to work. The doctor insisted that I rest, and I did for a week, but that's all the luxury I have. So the short answer is they're not much better at all. The long answer is I have hope that they will get better, but they're talking like 3 to 4 months, and I can't imagine 3 to 4 months without chopping. So we'll see if I'm able to behave and not chop that long. Probably not, but I'll do my best. But in any case, guys, thanks for the well wishes, and thanks for all the suggestions. Some of it does help, but it just gets re-aggravated at work. We've been power washing a house. We power washed a house yesterday, to get ready for Monday, and that didn't do it any good either, climbing up and down the ladders. And spraying the house Monday won't do it any good either. But my Sabbath walks on Saturday, they keep me healthy. So I appreciate you guys coming along with me. Shh, it's our little secret. All right, guys, I'm at my secret ramp spot. The ramps grow here every year. I know exactly where they're at. They grow on my property, and I never overpick them, so they're never in danger of not coming back. They're still a little bit young. I'm gonna pick some now, and I'll come back a week later when the bulbs are much bigger, and I'll pick some then. But let's get picking. Still a bit young. I'm gonna let these go. Well, guys, that's about all the time I have. I have some chores to do. I have to change some parts on the tractor. But thanks for coming along on this Sabbath Saturday. Stay tuned for the axe giveaway announcement. And I just want to shout out Kurt S. He's a subscriber of mine. And if you're into axes, he probably is a subscriber of yours. And he just started his own YouTube channel. So go give him a follow, send him some love, let him know I sent you, and hit that like and subscribe button for both of us. Thanks, guys. I'll see you back in the shop. Nobody knows where the ramps are at except me. All right, that's enough. I really do got to get out of here and work on the tractor. See you guys in the shop. I hope you like those shots as much as I do, because I got to walk all the way back to get the camera. All right, guys, I'm back from my walk just out of the shower, and this is the axe I want to give away to one of you. This is the Oxenkoff Iltis Europa. I've tuned it up a bit, shortened and rehung the handle, ground the cheeks back. This is ready to chop. These are the giveaway rules. In the comments below, you have to mention which wild edibles I picked today. You have to be a subscriber, so if you're watching this and you want to be eligible for the giveaway, please hit that subscribe button. And as soon as we hit 650 subscribers, we're real close, I will put your names in a hat and pull one out and send this off to you. You can be anywhere in the world. So good luck, and until next time, I'll see you on the next one.